Say chillin. Sweet. Let's get this tweeted out, baby. Boom. The link has been tweeted. Now I just got to figure out how to pop out chat. Ah, sweet. That's easy. Let's go. That there. There. Says I should up my bitrate. Stream output video bitrate 4500. Ready. So if you're watching the recording of this, it's going to be a little bit before people hop in, so you might just want to skip ahead a tad. But let's see what we got going on here. I love opening code 2 days after working on it and not remembering what I was doing. I think I was adding the auth for the image generation website. Okay, let's close that. Close that side. And then let's get the terminal. Workspace settings. Cocoa beans. Get that link again. And we'll go toss this in Discord really quick. Make sure the Discord boys know the stream is live. Toss it in there. We'll just toss it everywhere, baby. Is it Juan that message? There we go. And last but not least, we'll throw the tweet in the community. All right. So hello to everyone who has so far joined. Hope you guys are having a good day today. The stream marks the first day of 30 Days of Code. Actually, I should probably add that to the title, 30 Days of Code. Day 1 out of 30. Full stream. Days of Code. Oops. Get my chat back up. Yeah, so I was working on getting authentication working for a public release of the web UI for image generation when I last closed VS Code. Let's see. I'm also having my my code way more zoomed in, so I don't have as much context as I'm used to. It's gonna be a lot of scrolling. So the current sign-in method I'm using is I'm having people log in through Twitter first. So this is the first step here. See if I can get this better in view. Let's also do start so I can show you guys. Whoops. Oh, this is on 3,000. Oh, whoops. That shouldn't be displaying at the same time, so we'll fix that real fast. So if there is a user and show MetaMask button is on, they haven't set their address. Yeah, okay. So this is basically saying that it should show the MetaMask login button, but if they don't have MetaMask, it will give them this prompt, which asks them to install MetaMask. Otherwise, they should receive the MetaMask login button here. We'll save that. And there we go. We just have the login button here. If I hit login, you can't see, but there's a little pop-up that I just signed in. And then you have to link your MetaMask. I don't actually have MetaMask installed on this browser, do I? I do. Sweet. And that didn't do anything. Why? So we got our address here. The sign-in did work. Is there a way for me to zoom in on the console here? There we go. So we got our address. But it didn't swap off of the screen. I think that's because of this has set address. I see. So we're setting has set address to true when the user's auth updates. So that's their Firebase authorization. And we're not actually initiating like a we're not sending the address back to Firebase yet. So that's what we need to do. Just calling this sign-in function. What does this do? Oh, where's the sign-in function? What the fuck? Sign-in comes from use wallet. Ah, it's the connect wallet function. Let's do sign in, connect wallet. Yeah. So, when we hit the button for the MetaMask login, it triggers set MetaMask open. Then triggers the sign-in function, which is this function here. And then it requests the provider to send the ETH accounts. So that is what pops up MetaMask saying we need to give access to the site. And then once they do, we set their address as the first account available. Otherwise, we catch error and throw it. Sweet. So afterwards, when we get this, we need to call a Firebase callable function. Let me just reload. It appears I had top chat on and not live chat for YouTube. So hopefully I didn't miss any messages. But we shall see. Alright, let me tab back here. Print server overload. Yep, so we have their address here. Hey, what's up, Wanda? I assume you're you are Juan. Not someone sharing your name. You assume right. Nice. Yeah, so for those just hopping in now, we're setting up the authentication system for the image generation web UI, which is running on the text-to-image testnet for Bittensor. Currently, we have Twitter login working, and now we're just setting up a MetaMask connection so that way users can what I want to do is I want to restrict it so only TAO holders can generate images instead of just letting anyone pound the API and fucking lock up my miners. So we're currently getting MetaMask set up. So I need a use effect here. When the address changes, we want the user to like the jazz. You like jazz? It's pretty nice. Also, YouTube won't flag me for playing jazz music, so hopefully. You never know. I wonder if I can just add it to this function. I don't know how I want to go about this. Let me see if I have this function over here. Yes, okay. So we need to call this get one-time code. This is how you link MetaMask. You have them sign a message. And in order to sign the message, we need to give them a unique message to sign. So that's what this function does here. But where to call it? Let's do it in sign in. Does this return any values? Let's return the account value here. Return. Oops. Am I more productive when I'm live? Once I get into the flow of things, probably. But it's been like 2 years since I've streamed, so it kind of like it frazzles me a little bit at first, and because I normally just think in my head, and then when people are watching, then I feel like I need to speak my thoughts, which then, you know how it is, forcing your thoughts into words kind of like can mess with you a bit, but it can also be helpful. It's kind of like rubber ducking your kid, so when you're actually saying it out loud, you realize how dumb the thing you're doing is, and it helps you assess what you're doing wrong. Hey, what's up, Arthur? Cool shit. Hell yeah, brother. And no, we don't want to do provider.send. What am I doing? I want to return the account. Just on autopilot. Alright, so now we are returning the account on sign in connect wallet. Otherwise we throw. Cool. Why is this red? Promise string is not assignable to type promise void. Promise string. Alright. So now we get their address back. And we want to call get one-time code. So let's go and define that. It's not get functions. What is it? HTTPS callable. You turn on word wrap. Sweet. So this is how we access the callable function on the server. You just call HTTPS callable and pass in essentially an object which links to this function. So all these functions right here, all these guys, these are running on the back end. And in order to call them, this is the code we have to use. I don't really know how to explain it better than that. I'm too dumb for coding. Always wanted a program. Don't say you're too dumb. If you say you're too dumb, then you're putting a block in front of your path. You're putting a mental block. And it's not that you're too dumb. It's just that it requires a lot of invested energy, right? And you may not have the time to invest that energy, which is fine. But if you want to learn and you want to invest that energy, I don't think there's anything else stopping you besides that. But hello, Matt. Just an old dude trying to get deeper into AI and machine learning. Looks cool. Hell yeah. Aren't we all trying to get deeper into machine learning? We are becoming the AI. Quite literally. Alright, so what do you mean cannot find function? Didn't I just import it? Oh, I'm not exporting it from this. Okay, yeah. So we gotta add this to the export list here. Hey, what's up, Bard? How you doing, buddy? Cannot find what I could. I think this is how you pass it in. Data. Yep. Alright, so this guy, this function, should return... What object do you return, sir? Returns an object with a code value. So let's say... Doing well, just working on a couple videos, but investigating AI models hosted on phones. Hell yeah. What a, blah, blah, blah. I merged and AI together. What AI models are you looking into there, Bard? Specifically. Because I am curious of some solid models that can run locally on phone. So get result here, but we don't need to do that. Just extract out code. Well, there's something new called MLC LLM. that runs on Android that I'm about to test. Stumbled across it, but I heard that a RWK VDevs are also working on an iPhone LLM. Sweet. The OpenTensor guys are working on their own model. I'm not sure how much has been said publicly, but oh well, we give away alpha here. Supposedly it's going to be it's a smaller model, so it's not like billions and billions of tokens, but the smaller model allows for a much higher context size, and supposedly it's going to have like 50,000 plus context, which is pretty dope. I'm very much looking forward to testing that out. Right? It is pretty wild. That's why I like working with a team, you know? Because I don't have to go out and do all that shit myself. Other people are making dope stuff and then I can just mess around with it. Return sign message. Sign message a function? No, I need to code that. Okay. We'll say sign message. Runtime code is good. So then we have the signature here. Let's say, did you set signature to server? For now though, let's just see if this works so far. And then we'll add sign-in function. Or not sign in, sign message rather. So we do need to pass. Let's move this sign message function into the hook we have. We have a use wallet hook, which provides the context for our address and our sign-in function. We're going to update that to give it a new function called sign message. Takes a message and returns a promise string. If provider, try, request access to the user's account, flex signature, personal sign. Dude, I love Copilot. Like, it just, you type const sign message and then it just auto completes the function. It's like, here's the function you need. I'm like, yep, that is what I need. Fail the sign message. Yep, it literally wrote that entire function, and that's what I needed. I love it. Alright, So now that we have the sign message function, we can, whoops, caps lock. Get it from here. Move past this guy. Alright, let's test this bad boy. So looks like we got an error right now. Firebase config has no exported member and get one-time code. Yes, it does. Oh, wait. Is it this file? Okay. Now we should be good. Let's refresh. Uncaught runtime errors. So we got an internal server error. So let me go and hop over to the Firebase console because something broke inside of Firebase. Functions. Get one-time code. View logs. Oh. I know what the error is. So we're calling, in this function here, this is the backend code. We're calling admin.firestore.collection, but the thing is we're not actually instantiating the, we're not like initializing the admin app. So we just need to add this one little line here, admin.initialize app. And then redeploy to Firebase, and we should be good to go. Hopefully. Firebase deploy dash only functions. Any of you guys pick up Diablo yet? I've been playing that for the past couple days. Pretty fun, I must say. I didn't really care for 3 all too much, to be honest. But I am digging 4. It's pretty nice. Been playing with a few buddies, and I'm now a level 40 druid, so still a League person. ARAM with the boys, hell yeah. League. Yeah, League is one of those games that I'll always return to it. It's like a toxic relationship. Like, you always go back to it, even though in your mind, you're like, I shouldn't do this. I should not be doing this. And then you do it anyways. Ah, Juan's a Counter-Strike guy, huh? It's truly a coin flip for one's mental fortitude. That it is. Though you should be pretty happy to know that we are planning to do laid back Friday streams or group streams where Caro and I were talking about getting some of the guys together and doing league streams. So, not specifically league streams, but potentially doing league streams on the Friday stream. So we'll see how that goes. Who's not a Counter-Strike guy? I mean, I'll be honest, the only reason I really got into Counter-Strike at all was because of gambling. Back when CSGO gambling was big. So, I honestly didn't really, I'm not a skillful shooter guy, you know, so it's not very rewarding to me. Alright, it may take a second. MetaMask RPC error, invalid parameters, must provide an Ethereum address. Oh, so we did get the code. Okay, okay. Poggers. The backend sent us a code. But we failed to sign it. Also, is math.minmax a function? No, I want math.max. So I want a minimum of 100,000 and a max of 1 million. That works for now. Now that we have our code, I'll stay tuned for those events, but I've always been mediocre at shooting events. I was a TF2 Overwatch player mainly. You'll stay tuned for the Friday events, you mean? Is that what you're saying, Bard? And what's up, Max? Right now, we are building a login system, an authentication system for the Bittensor image generation web UI. So it's a little web UI messing with the text to image testnet on Bittensor, if you're familiar with Bittensor. And I mean, that's probably how you found the stream, but regardless. Here, let me pull up a tweet for you, so you got a video. Boop, there it is. So let's open up chat. There you go. We'll definitely keep you posted. I mean, you'll probably hear about it. Oh, the stream's unlisted. We gotta go public, baby. Let me update that real fast. I'm at DCG. Very nice. Okay. Hey, what's up, Dan? Make sure to share the validator. Sure, I'll link the validator for you. TAO stats. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go, brother. Modeling in the style of we all gonna make it hooks. You got it, brother. But yeah, we're trying to basically create a code on the back end, one-time unique code, and then we're sending that to the client to have them sign it in MetaMask, which creates a signature, And then we're going to take that signature, send it back to the back end, and then the back end will authorize that it is actually that address that signed that message, which will link their MetaMask with their account. And that will allow us to see if they actually have wrapped TAO inside of their Ethereum account or not. Am I coding with Kara right now? No. Kara and I are going to do split streams, except for Friday. So Friday is going to be like a group stream where we all just chill and hang out and play video games and shit. Been here for 10 minutes. I still can't work out what you're making. Yeah, it'll be like that, Mod. Honestly, sometimes I just be working and not even know what I'm working on, Mog, so. You know? I figure out of all people, you know what I'm talking about when I say that. You just start coding on autopilot and you're like, what am I even doing right now? Alright, so we're getting the code back, and now we need to, I believe the last error we got was to do with the sign message function. So let's go and fix that. Here we go. So we are sending the address in that we want. But it's erroring saying that we're not sending an address, so maybe we're doing this wrong. So let me go do a googly search. Don't know what you're doing, but nice to have in the background. That's what most when I used to stream, that's pretty much all my viewers. Everyone just had me on in the background for the background noise, which I mean I'm fine with, like chilling out. Ah, okay, so I think we have to swap the address and the message. Also, the message we're currently passing in as a string, and it needs to be, maybe it can be a string. Let's just test it. Let's see. Failed to sign message. Okay. Cannot read properties of null reading length. So maybe address is null in this function for whatever reason. Null. Use wallet line 61. It's null. Why are you null, sir? Alright, well, we can just pass the address in here. God damn it, that's not what I want to do. So pass the address in. Save and reload. You guys should definitely try out Star Citizen in a Friday session. I played Star Citizen a couple times. Was it Star Citizen? It was Star Citizen I tried. But it's been a minute. It's been a couple of years, so I'm sure they have a lot more content nowadays. Expected 1 argument, but got 2. Whoops. Hey! Alright. You guys can't see the pop-up at all, but... Hang on. Maybe if I do this? No. Yeah, you guys can't see it, but... It's there. The pop-up came up. Let's sign in. Boop. So we got the signature sent to the server. Oh, no, no, no. We didn't send the signature to the server yet. That's right. All we did is log it. So we got the signature now. And now we need to verify it. So let's add const verify signature. Oh no, it's decode one-time code. Decode one-time code. Equals HTTPS callable functions decode one-time code. Interface. And then what do we get back once we call this function? So we either get a error, an error string, or we get a message success with a token. And the token is what we'll use to sign in and get the custom claims. Yeah. So let me walk you guys through what this function does. So decode one-time code. It takes the signed message that we get from MetaMask right here, and it gets the address that the user provides and formats it correctly. And it goes through and checks the database for the code that they generated. Boop, 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 boop. Make sure that the code is within 5 minutes. If it's not, then it errors. And the message hash here is then decoded, and we verify the message. So the signed message is... Wait a minute. Okay, I need to update this. So right now it's expecting that the hash message is just the code, but we edited it so it's the user's address, and then we say your one-time code is colon and then the code. So we need to change this around just a little bit. So let's say address. Your one-time code is bing. There we go. Why is it interacting with MetaMask? Because I'm locking out the public to not... basically, only wrapped TAO holders can generate images, essentially. That is the easiest way to say it. So if you hold wrapped TAO in your MetaMask, then you'll be able to generate images. If not, you can't sign in. And I may lift that requirement in the future, but seeing as I there's only a limited amount of GPUs on the testnet, and luckily someone was kind enough to donate a few 3090s on their server, so that is currently what we're using. Don't want them to be just fucking hammered by normies, you know, that aren't in the community. So this is correct, right? This is how we're here. One time, let's just double check these messages. One time is code. Yeah, okay. So we get the message hash, and then we pass in the signed message. This verify message function gets us the recovered address. If the recovered address does not equal the address that they say that they are, then we get a throw error, invalid signature. Otherwise, the code is deleted from the database, and this get user balance and update claims function runs, which will just make an outbound call to an Ethereum RPC, right now Llama RPC. It takes a contract address here, which is the wrap TAO address, and it calls balance of on the address to get their wrap TAO balance, converts it to a number here. Actually, this format ether function uses 18 decimal places, and I'm pretty sure wrap TAO is 9 decimals. So we got to change this to format units balance 9. And then afterwards, we go to the custom claims. We get their current custom claims. If there's no current claims, we say the user's not found. And current claims go there. So we update their auth object to include their Ethereum address, the last time it was updated, and the current wrap TAO balance. Then we also update a document in the database with the same information, and we send back their authorization token, which is what they use to complete their sign-in. So we'll save that, re-upload it because I made some changes. Also, I think we just error if it's over 5 minutes. Decode one-time code. Yes, but do we error here? No, we replace the code. Okay, yep, that's what I want. Sweet. So you gotta wait for this upload to finish. You guys see one of my tweets earlier about the Belize house? Here, I'll put it in chat. This thing's fucking crazy. 372K. And the place you get is like fucking baller. Look at this. You get like the overflow edge pool. You get a sunken living room with like the sun hitting it just right. 2-bedroom. Kitchen is pretty big. The fridge is a bit small, but that's like the European fucking fridge, even though it's Belize, it's not European, but small ass fridge. Look how nice this place is. In America, it'd probably be like $1 million. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Easily that place rents for $300 a night on Airbnb. If not more. You get 2-bedroom, it can sleep 4 people. It's pretty nice. If only I had more Tao. Looks super cozy indeed. I like the white walls, and then also normally I like the wooden floor, but I'm digging this like the gray floor they got here with the wood on the ceiling instead. It's kind of like inverse to how I'd expect it normally, but I'm liking it. And then I believe you're also, yeah, you're right on the water too. Or not right on it, but you're 2 blocks from the water, which is, I mean, that's close enough for me. You get the smell of the ocean and stuff. Hell yeah, dude. Is Belize a safe place? I mean, I can't say because I've never been to Belize, but I've been told that it's a big expat place for Americans. So I assume it's safe enough for most people. And honestly, if you're getting like something in like in this area, you're in the richer area anyways. Like it's like most places. If you're in the rich area, you're not in necessarily the super dangerous area, right? Like so benefit of money. But I mean, unless you're in like San Francisco. Or New York. Then it's like you have to pay out your ass and you're in an unsafe area. Very nice. I love American cities. But yeah, that should be done uploading now. It is. Don't forget about Portland. I can't say anything about Portland because I've never been there, but I assume it's the same. Most American cities are like that. Alright, so we got the code. We're gonna sign in. So that should oh wait, I'm fucking retarded. You'll hear that a lot, by the way. That's a common occurrence, is me calling myself dumb, stupid, or retarded. I think it just comes with the coding gig. I think most coders end up doing that. Good old self-deprecation. Love to see it. Yeah, okay, we didn't end up finishing this file off. So the response we get is a message string. Could be success. So either message comes through or error comes through. And then we get New York is just one big scam. That's what I'm saying. I honestly do not understand why people live in New York. It's one of, I see it as like a magnet, right? Like magnets, you're either completely compelled to go towards the magnet or you're completely repelled by the magnet. And there's no in between. And I'm just one of those people that's completely repelled by that big city magnet. Like, it's not for me. Portland is an example of doing the right thing in the wrong ways. In this case, decriminalizing without rehabilitation. Yeah. Yep. That's the thing. People have an idea of what they want an outcome to be, but very little people have an idea of how to viably get to that outcome. And so people decide to take action without having that viable plan, and then it leads to an outcome that no one wanted in the first place. And it just makes shit worse. But it is what it is. Alright, so either get message, error, or token. So let's send these bad boys back. We get boom, 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 pow. And then what values do we need to pass into this function? The address and the signature. Yeah, so we're calling it signed message. So just keep the same naming convention through all this. Let's just flatten this out a bit. So sign message comes here. We can do this. Get that guy. Right, and then what do we get as a response from this? Is the token. That's right. So if verify response dot, why is this? Request data, response data. Unknown. Decode. I didn't realize you could pass it in like that. That's poggers. So if we go back to our other file, here. There we go. Damn, we've already been live for over an hour. No, it's not successive. Message. if message const token equals, I would never live in Dubai. Absolutely never. Yeah, it's one of those places that same thing with New York. It's like a magnet and it attracts some people but repels me entirely. I'm sure they got awesome cheap houses, and I'm sure like the tax situation is probably great, but it's all those things that like they're used to entice people and like lure them in, and it just feels like I don't know, like in my mind it's like tentacles reaching out and be like, come here, fucking like Cthulhu tentacles. I don't know. My place is in nature. If I don't have like fucking forest, trees, a lake or ocean, then I'm just fucking depressed. And Dubai is just one huge fucking desert. I mean, they pipe in water and shit and there's like grass and whatnot, but it's not the same, you know? You feel me? It's not the same. What am I doing? Token equals is it too good to be true, or there's certain aspects you don't like? I mean both. It's probably good in the short term, right? Like that's how they normally get you. Like they lure you in, get you citizenship, and then like maybe it's not your current lifetime, but maybe you have kids there, and then the next rulers end up completely like hating foreigners and some shit. I don't know, like as an example. And then you end up getting fucked, like you and your family get fucked completely. So you just gotta be vigilant to those possibilities. But it's the same thing with like New York and stuff. Like it's probably a good place to live in the short term for like while you're grinding and whatnot, but it's not a place I'd want to raise a family in. It's a place I'd want to go for like to surround myself with people who are one, partying, and then two, trying to be like productive with their work life. But the thing with those big cities is you're like you spend so much being there that you're not at like, even if you make $150,000 in New York, you're better off making $80,000 in like Massachusetts. I mean, Massachusetts probably they have high tax, but you get my point. Like in a rural area, you're better off making 80,000 being remote than in an office making 150,000 but spending fucking 5 times on rent. Am I exporting? I am exporting the auth object. I'm dying. Sign in with credential. And then we need to pass in the auth object and token. Right? It is sign in with credential. I'm not fucking retarded. Sign in with custom token. Custom token. And then this responds with a user credential, but we don't need it. Alright. So now, if we link with MetaMask, bada bing, shada boom, signed message successfully. We got an internal server error. Oh boy, I love those. See Apple's shit VR? I have not seen their VR. You wanna link me it? I'll take a look. Have you seen the big screen VR? That's what I'm interested in. But the fucking downside, which pisses me off, is that they make custom like face not like a what do you call that shit? It's like a mask that fits to your face better. So you need a 3D scan of your face essentially. But the only phone which they support is fucking Apple phones. And I hate Apple. And then they're on their website, they're like, if you don't have an Apple phone, no worries. Just borrow a friend's phone or go to the Apple store to scan your face. Like, bro, no. It's just a VR headset with no games, just nothing, and they priced it at $3,500. What the hell? It's not even compatible with like the other VR games that are already out. They just made a headset and it's like not. It's. Who am I kidding? It's Apple. Why would it be compatible with anything outside of their ecosystem? Duh. Apple loves their walled garden, man. They love it. So, what was the error? I got distracted. Decode, one-time code, open, view logs. Error, invalid signature. What do you mean, invalid signature? Here, we'll just pass in the message itself. Actually, yeah, what does it mean invalid signature? Because, oh wait, did I not redeploy this shit? After I changed the message hash? That might be it. Let's see. If we just rerun this function, it will tell us if it's the same or not. No changes. Okay. Interesting. I know what the problem is. Let me copy this and paste it. Yep, okay, that's the problem. So, on the client, we're passing in this address value from the sign-in function. But the address itself is all lowercase. So an address can either be lowercase or it can have like uppercase letters inside of it. And the client is using the lowercase version, whereas the server is using this ethers.getAddress, which is the uppercase and lowercase version. So we just need to update the client to use that version. Ethers dot get account or get address. Sweet. Let's try this again. Link MetaMask. Boom. So you sign in. Damn it. Another friggin' error. There's also a space here. There we go. Here, let's disable that and let's add the space. No. Delete that. Redeploy. Takes so long to deploy functions. I can't do anything while I'm waiting for it. Just is Technium watching the stream? He just posted a tweet saying, "Wait, Apple's headset is $3,500? That motherfucker's in this stream. He's lurking." I see you, Technium. Yep, there he is. What's up, my guy? How you doing? I hope you're enjoying the creative ASMR background sounds. Frustrated. Ah. Always training a new model. I mean, now you got it, that you know Elon's looking at your account. You know, like, he expects me to be posting a new model every day. I gotta post, man. None of the other models make it as easy as Llama? Yeah. I've not actually fine-tuned any models yet, believe it or not. I've yet to actually look into that. One day I'll be making my own models. Alright, so we signed the message. Signed message successfully. No internal 500. God damn it. Okay, we got an internal 500 error. I jinxed it. Damn. It's still saying invalid signature? Are you fucking kidding me? Brochowski. Hang on, how's it getting their address? Get the address from address. So, wait a minute. Aha. All right. So this needs to be UID. This needs to be UID. This also needs to be UID instead of address. And then let's see. Hopefully that should help. One day we'll have this authentication system working. I like how on Saturday I'm like, I can definitely get this all done in one day if I try. No. No, that did not happen. It is now Monday, and it is still being worked on. And now I see for $3,500 trending in the United States on Twitter. much were those the Microsoft like AR goggle things? I forget what they were called. Because they weren't really for retail though. They were for more like commercial applications. But still, I wonder how much those were. Alright, so we're done deploying. Try this again. God, bro. If I see this error one more time, something's getting broken. I swear. Bright side. We got a different error that, or wait, did we? No. Nope, we got the same error. It just didn't come through on the login. Why is this the way that it is? Alright, so I deleted the collection entirely. It's completely wiped. Okay, let's also extract to function in module scope, generate new code. Otherwise, replace code. Let's create new code. All right. Wait, data.code. Data.code. Does it matter that this is a number? We'll figure this out. We're going to console log the message on the server. We're also console logging the message on the client. And they should be the same exact message, but the server doesn't think it's getting the same exact message. So that's what we need to check now. Address, your one-time code is : space. Address, your one-time code is : space. So that all looks fine. And the address itself is being logged. So link FMB. This is our message. I'm gonna hit sign. Get internal error. Oh, it's still updating the function, so it didn't console log it. can't wait to have this site working, man. I just want people to use it and for it to be fine. Try this again. We got the 500 error. Now I'm going to go into my logs. We're going to check to see if this console log came through. Alrighty. Message, address, your one-time code is. It's the same exact string. Am I dumb? This is the same string. Node. Let string 1 equal this. Alright. We go back to the client. Let string 2 equal this. String 1 is equal to string 2. True. What the fuck? They're the same string. I'm going to go insane. Invalid signature at index line 100. Sign message. Yes, we're passing the sign message and the address. Let's pass in the message. Maybe... Alright, I'm just copying someone else's code. So they do this thing with, they have their base raw message, which is a string, then they get the size of that, and they convert it to UTF-8 bytes. So we're going to try that. So message is a uint8 array. So we need to update this. uint8 array. Sign message. uint8 array. And they pass in the address and then the message. So address and then the message, and they call personal sign. Oh, they call connector.sign message. Data must be a valid string. Okay, so it was right. God damn it. Oh, I don't understand. It's the same mess. Wait, he's passing in the raw message. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that what I'm doing wrong? In the server, I'm creating a hash. So I'm creating a message hash. But I don't think I should be doing that. I think I just pass in the actual message. Yeah, it doesn't say message hash. It just says message with a string. Oh my god. Alright, well. I feel dumb. No doubt that was it. You guys see Goth's tweet from 4 minutes ago? Here, I'll link it in chat. It's pretty good. Let me pull it to, why won't that work? Why can't I just... There we go. In San Francisco, the tech bros glue this to my head. You're not allowed to see base reality in California. Too dangerous. The government give you special AR filters to avoid seeing anything bad. I love Goth. He cooking. All right. We got to deploy. So sign. Sign message successfully. Error. Please be a different error. Please be a different error. Please. Invalid address. All right. I'll take that. Where is that error at? On line 83. code data dot address. Oh, I misspelled address in one of these fields here. There we go. That would be why. Alrighty, let's try this again. I love when it's a different error. Different errors mean you're making progress. And it took me a while to realize that when I first started coding. I'm like, I would used to get so angry. I'm like, I'm just getting error after error after error, but I didn't realize it was different errors, and that meant progress. And now I flip my brain to get dopamine every time that happens. Nope, we're back to the old era. No. No, dude. I literally, I don't know. I don't know. Here, I have another project I can open up really fast and check something. Oh wait, no, the project's on my laptop, I think. Oh fuck. Oh well. Need to open up my laptop. Because I have another website that uses MetaMask sign-in with the message verification thing, and it works there. And it's the same exact system, which is why I thought this wouldn't be hard, but here I am. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Let me open up VS Code. File. Nope, this is the wrong project. Where are you? Functions index. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we get the message and the signature from the query. We get the recovered message. Okay, sweet. So on my other instance, instead of trying to reconstruct the message, I'm just sending it from the client to the server, which seems to work fine. So we're gonna try that. Oh. Ah. Swallowed some coffee and it went down the wrong pipe there. So on our decode one-time code function, we're gonna pass in the original message equals request original message. On the client side, we're now gonna need to update the sign message function. No, not the sign message function. But this. Alright, so the message is going to be getting passed through. So we get the code, validate the code, blah, 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 blah. And instead of saying message equals this guy, we're going to say ethers.verify message. We're going to pass in the original message. Ethers.verify. Return the address of the private key that producing the that's not what this function does, though. Original message. Fine. Oh, maybe it is what that does. And that just happens to work on my other one because... Alright, well... Damn. Check that address is the same. And fire store as const OG add address equals original message dot split space 0. Alright, so now we have the original address here. If original address does not equal the address that's expected, we throw const OG code equals splits separated. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let us try this again. Take number fucking 57. We got it this time. It's gonna work. Successful operation. Alrighty. 9th time the charm. Just double check that's done. Alright. Signing the message. Brother. The amount of dopamine I'm gonna get once this doesn't error is immense. But until that happens, feels like beating my head against a fucking brick wall. I love it. Wait, what the fuck? Invalid address here. That's what just threw. Man, iced coffee is so good. It's probably my favorite drink. Very nice. Try this again. Bing bong boop. Link MetaMask. Signed message. Signed message successfully. Error. Lisa. Invalid address at line 90. What are you on about, brother? Console.log, OG address, and address. These aren't the same. OG address, address. So the original message I'm sending in is this message, and then I'm splitting on space, getting the first one. I don't understand how these aren't the same. Request.data.address. Am I not sending the address in? Yes, I am. What is happening, dude? Like, in my head, I keep reading over all this code, and in my friggin' head it works fine. Like, there should be no reason this is erroring, and yet I'm still getting the, like, address is not it's an invalid address. So they're not matching, but they should be. I don't. This doesn't make any sense, man. I'm slowly just going insane. That's what's happening. CB goes insane on stream. That's... I was just reading Cornless's reply tweet. Resist backseat coding challenge, difficulty impossible. Uses number for aspect ratio, types trivially inferred for bools / numbers, and use state. Don't use react.fc. Breaks down. Alrighty. Give this one more shot, and it'll still error this time because I didn't change anything, but I added a console log just so I can see what the address is getting passed through as, because they should be the same, but it won't be, so. Okay. Oh, one's lowercase. Why is it lowercase, man? The OG message. So this address right here, where is it coming back from? The sign in function. The sign in function, use wallet. Where the fuck is sign in? Sign connect wallet. Accounts. Oh my god. I control Z this by accident. This was set correctly. And then I wiped it. That's why. Oh my god. Well, we found the root of the problem. Sign in. Brother. Brother. No. Brother, please. Brother, please. No. Alright, different error. It says invalid code now. Different error means progress, baby. I'll take it. The OG code. Console.log. OG code, data code, these aren't the same code. Why wouldn't those be the same though? Well, we're about to find out. Right. Run query. Six 630290. These aren't the same code. True. Oh, that is very confusing. So OG code and... Oh, you know what? That's what it is. I use double equals, which compares the type. And one of these is most likely a string, and one of these is a number. So let's just hard set these to be numbers. Well, I might update this. Let's do strings instead. Yep. So when it gets saved in the database, I believe it's saving it as a string instead of a number. No, it's the reverse. Database is a string, and then the original message, it's extracting the code out of that. And when it extracts the code out of the string, the code is a string. It's not a number anymore. But this should be good now. Hopefully. Please, dear God. Also, my generate new code, I'm using a max function, and I don't want to do that. I want to do this plus 100,000. Alright, this jazz music just keeps looping like the same songs, I've noticed, so I'm going to change this. Cowboy beatmop music. Cowboy Bebop is one of those animes I need to watch. It's always been on my list and I've never gotten around to it. I need to do. Sign in. Internal error. Bro, I am about to legitimately put my head through a fucking wall. Why are they different codes? Why was that one 100? Bro. What the fuck? Why? It doesn't make any sense. The client got a different code than what was stored inside of the database. What? The fuck? That, what? Alright, wait. Is it giving me the old code? 746527. Alright, I'm gonna sign that message. It deletes that. It still gives me the error though. What the fuck is happening? Why? Why? Alright, well, we got a new error this time. This time it passed, but then it failed to get the execution revert. Bing, 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 bing. So in this function balance of view returns uint 6 or uint 256. Bounce. Invalid big numberish value. On line 161. This is line 161, but it has nothing to do. This is so fucking confusing. Missing revert data. Action, call, reason null. You guys can't see this error, but I don't get it, man. Missing revert data. Wait, it happens when your contract is not deployed. Oh. I know what I did. I copied. Ah. I'm using the wrong address. So here, this isn't the Ethereum contract. This is the wrap TAO USD, or no, the wrap TAO Ethereum pool. So this is the actual contract address. So now that we have the actual contract address, it should be able to get the balance of the person and be fine. And it should work. Please, for the love of God. Alrighty, let's try this again. I think the deploy is done. Almost done. Cleaning up build files. Alright. Link MetaMask. Sign. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Why? It's probably that same fucking error where, well, let's just check. Let's check what the error is. Now it says user not found. What the hell, Richard? User not found. Brother. If there's no current claims. Oh, there's just no custom claims on the user record. Wait a minute. Let me open up Node and then say flip this false. Flip this true. All right. So if we add this guy, so if custom claims is null, currently it will throw this error user not found, which is not what we want to happen because claims is null if there's no claims set, obviously. So we're defaulting to an empty object, and this empty object will return true here, which will make it so we don't error. Come on. Come on. This man. No. I just want to stop seeing this error, man. We did get a different error this time. It's not the same error, so progress, baby. The error was I needed to enable the IAM service account credentials API. So now that that's enabled, try again. Permission IAMs.service accounts denied on resource, or it may not exist. For more details on how to use this feature, visit create custom tokens. Legitimately going to go insane. Maybe I need to edit the service account and give it some type of permission. Users with the owner or editor basic role on the project can already modify service accounts, but you might want to restrict access for some users so that they can take only specific actions against service account resources. Firebase Service Management Service Agent. Firebase Admin SDK. Service account to create. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Go to your cloud console /IAMadmin/project name Edit your default service account. Add the role service account token creator. So I need to go to the IAM console. Service accounts details. And then I need to go to the default service account. Name default. Is it the app engine or default compute service? Man, I don't know. Edit your default service account. Default service account. Add another role. We'll just add the role to both of them. Here we go. Service token account. Alrighty, so we updated the policy. Now we gotta wait a few minutes for that to take effect. And hopefully now the backend should have the required permissions to update the user's custom claims, which means this should work. Please. It should work. On service account appspot.g service account dot so this one. I'm gonna go crazy. Hee 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 hee. All right, well, it's going to take a while for this to update, I think. Oh, that just said invalid code. I got to fix that. So that's not... Why the fuck is it sending me a goddamn different fucking code? Now I'm getting pissed off because it shouldn't be happening. Generate new code, return new code. This is what happens when it's older than fucking 5 minutes. It doesn't return the code inside of the fucking document. Yet it is. I'm getting the old code, and I don't know why. I'm literally about to beat a homeless man. Holy shit! Signed in with custom token. The function fucking worked. It worked, baby. Oh my god. Sweet. Okay. Well, we finally got the Firebase token getting sent to the user. And even though the UI didn't update and it still looks like we need to sign in, we are actually signed in. It did work. You know what? I think that's a good stopping point for the stream. I'm good with that. I'm taking my win where I got it. It only took all stream when it only should have took like 30 minutes. But it works now. We're good, baby. So, to all you guys still lurking and listening, thank you guys for lurking and listening. Technium, especially. GG's. But yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure about what time. Probably around the same time. We'll do 2 to 5. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Peace, dab. Boo.